Alright, hi everyone, welcome back to Swipe to Read, my channel based around books and reading challenges and everything to do with this category. Today I'm going to be talking about my goal for 2026, my reading goal, and so without further ado, let's get into it. My primary goal is to read at least 26 books for 2026. I like doing this sort of goal. I know it's achievable because this year, 2025, I did reach this goal and I went over this goal, and so I know 26 I can potentially get. I might do quarterly updates, I might not, I haven't quite decided yet. Alongside that, I want to read a lot more of my Desert Island Discs books. Desert Island Discs, if you don't know, is a podcast that is on Radio 5, I think BBC Radio 5, and since like the 1940s they have like a guest on, and they have the whole purpose of the show is basically the guest is stuck on a desert island and they can take 8 songs, a favourite book, and like an item as well. And so I made a challenge to myself back, I think in 2024, I think this is when I started, that from my week I was born, so July 1991, start of July 1991, I will read every single book that comes up in this podcast. Now I think I've read like 6 books so far. I'm not counting poetry or lyrics or like other books that come up that aren't like my kind of vibe. Non-fiction I think depends as well. Some of the books are non-fiction, but it will depend on what it is. Like there was one that came up for gardening and I was like, I'm not going to read that, so I left that one. So my current book that I'm working on I hear a really weird noise, but it's like 1 in the morning, so I'm very confused. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yes, currently I'm reading Oliver Twist. It seems to be a running theme in this series of books that they seem to, at this point in time, choose really long books. So we had The Way We Live Now, which is a really long book, which took me over a year to finish, and now Oliver Twist, the version I'm reading, is like 900 pages long, so that's also going to take me quite a while to get through. Alongside that, I'm also reading books on the Goodreads club called Everyone Has Read This But Me. Also, I'm doing like the seasonal and like special quests that are on Pagebound, and I'm also doing book club with my work, and in general there are other things I want to read alongside that. So it's a very busy year. I do have a lot of things I want to read. I want to finish the Sarah J Maas books, so I am currently on the Throne of Glass series, so working my way through those, and then I'll read the Crescent City series. So far I have loved ACOTAR more than Thrones of Glass, but maybe I just need to get into it a little bit more. My other reading goals for this year is I want to actually randomise my reading a little bit more as well. Like these certain prompts are like my haves that I'm always working on. Book club, Pagebound, Goodreads, and the Desert Island Discs thing. Those 4 different books are always going on at the same time. Like they're always there. Alongside that, I want to read books that aren't in that list. So that's where like the Sarah J Maas books come in play and things. I also want to finish reading the Seven Sisters series, because I've only read the first 3 of them. I need to buy the 8th book still. I've got all the other books. I just need to buy the 8th book. So I want to finish that series as well at some point. Whether that's in 2026, to be determined. I also really want to read some more like popular books that are like more current, because the Goodreads book club I'm in is more about like the classics and like books that everyone has basically read, and they tend to be a lot older rather than newer books. So I want to read more of the popular books that are current. And yeah, I also would love to build my physical library. Obviously, I already mentioned that I do primarily read on Kindle, but as you can see, I do have books. I've probably got 4. And 5 of these books are my parents'. The rest are all mine. And I have like down here, some here, and then I have the Harry Potter series and the Cursed Child script book thingy-majiggy in my main room on its own bookshelf. So those are the only physical books I currently own. I'd love to build on my physical bookshelf as well, because I do definitely 100% rely on my Kindle all the time. So I'd like to spread my wings, I guess, and read more physical books, because there is something about it. Like, there is something nice about reading physical books, I have to admit. What else is my plans for 2026 for reading? I guess my other plans, technically reading, but is to be consistent on this channel as well. So my posting schedule for this channel will be every 2 weeks, and that is because I do have weekly uploads on my main channel, and 2 weeks also gives me ability to film stuff for that channel, but also film stuff for this channel, because I think the videos for this channel are going to take longer to edit than those videos, just because some of the videos ideas I have go on for a longer period of time. I'm excited to bring things in here. Like, I want to do like real-time long form videos of me reading, because I like watching them. I basically read against study with me videos on YouTube, and so I want to bring that into play, but like reading instead. I have a lot of plans. I have 2 years worth of content at the very least planned currently. So of course, if there was anything you would like me to film and post, or do more of, or do less of, always of course I'd love some constructive feedback as I go along in this channel's journey. So yeah, I think I'm going to end the video here, short and sweet. I'm excited for 2026. I think we've got a good year of reading coming up. I'm currently reading a lot of good books that I'm enjoying, so love that for me. And yeah, alright, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.